So I've been getting up so ridiculously early in the mornings. Like 4:30, 5. And I go to bed about 10:30. I like that. I like getting up early. It's gotten quiet now because the sun is up, but before the sun comes up, the birds are just singing. They're so happy right now. And these little guys are so happy. Yeah. My cat, Willow. She ran out into the living room this morning. She was running around, and she's never done that. She has lived on the bed wherever I've lived. I finally got her to a couple different chairs in the studio that I was in last because it was all one big room. But since I've been here, she's never left this room. Well, a couple times I saw her at the end of the hallway. She snuck out. But she ran out there, and so my intention is, as I was petting them both, I say, release, release, release. Because whatever energy that's negative or toxic, our animals will absorb in order to protect us. And if it's too much sometimes for their little bodies to handle, so we need to ask for it to be released. It's very easy. We just pet them, say release, release. So as I was releasing for Willow, helping her as she helps me, I was saying, I want you and I intend to see you. My intention is that you feel safe enough to go through the whole house and be comfortable, knowing that you're safe inside here and loved. So I'll show you guys when it happens because I believe it will. Usually when I get up at this time, I think I'm going to allow myself just lay here and go back to sleep because it's ridiculously early, but it never does happen. I lay here and I do my posting, my work, and this morning I got a beautiful testimonial from one of my soul sisters, Kimmy, who I love and admire myself. And everything Spirit has been showing and promising me is happening. It didn't come easy. It was a lot of hard work and a lot of tears and a lot of confusion and upset. But the message was to never leave my path. No matter how bad it gets, no matter how bad it looks, stay on your spiritually illuminated path, so it may go well with you. I was told I would be given a safer, more smooth road now, that the hard work was done. I will still have challenges and hard work, but the hard, sad part was over. I paid my karma, and they promised me a smoother road ahead. And I was told to act. And I didn't know what I was acting on, but I did. I was told the window was going to be short. The osprey kept coming to the lake and telling me, there's an opportunity. It's about to be in front of you. But you need to dive on it. The opportunity won't last long. It won't come around again for a very long time, if ever. So you need to act. And I kept saying, what? What is it? What is it? I thought it was my little trailer that I was trying to put together. But I kept getting, you need to go on a retreat. You need to go now. And I thought, well, my trailer, I've got to fix it. You need to go on a retreat. You need to go now. Well, the virus thing happened and everyone's supposed to stay home. You need to go on a retreat and you need to go now. And then finally my work phone stopped ringing and I said to my landlord, I need to go now. Right now. And he goes, what do you mean? And I said, my phone stopped ringing. When they make my phone stop ringing, I don't have any more time. And so I came on my retreat and people said, do you have any idea what you're doing? Have you thought this through? Are you sure you want to do this? And I said, no, I haven't thought it through. Spirit told me to go and I'm going. And they said, well, the governor of California is saying he's going to be closing the borders. What if you can't get back? And I said, well, then Spirit's going to figure something out. But I got to go. And I came. for 5 days, this is where my soul feels alive. That's where I knew how to come here. There's a lot of places that I love. I love the forest. I love the northern coast of California. But I feel alive when I'm here. I fit in this energy. So I came. I was a little nervous when I left because my cat Liger, my spirit cat, acted very strange. He kept cutting in front of my feet. He didn't want me to leave. And my landlord said, "Oh, he'll be fine. I'll give him some chicken." And I said, "No, there's something different. He knows something's different. And when I go away like this, when spirit takes me, he's worried I'm not going to come back for him." I was worried. I was upset. But I came. And after 5 days, I extended my stay. I extended it up to 2.5 weeks. And my landlord said, he told me to do it. He said, stay for a month, stay for 2 months. There's no point in coming back here. There's nothing going on. You know you're miserable. You're good there. You're able to hike at least, and you can still work. So if you can stay, stay. And I asked if he was okay with me doing that, if my cat's being there, and he said, yeah, no worries. But literally the next day he got angry and said, you can't just stay there and expect me to take care of these animals. And I thought, okay. So here we go, Spirit. It's how they did it, right? They didn't do it in the way that I thought they would do it, but what they did was they made me commit to staying. And I said, well, I just told the landlord that I would take this place for 2 months because you said you were okay with this. But then he got upset and he says, well, the least you can do is come back and get your shit. So I did. Packed it all up. I went back and I did it all by myself, and it was hard as hell. I couldn't understand why Spirit was having me do it alone. I lifted 150-pound furniture alone. I drug it down. I loaded it up. My body was so beaten and bruised and tired and exhausted after 4 days of nonstop. Up at 6 in the morning, up until 3 in the morning. God, I thought I was going to die. I couldn't understand. Why are you making me do this? Why am I doing this alone? And I got a message, and the message said, in the next week and a half, don't expect any help from anyone. You're going to do this alone. But when you get to where you're going, you'll have more help than you'll need. I was so exhausted, I didn't even know how my legs could move. God, I was tired. I don't think I've ever, well, yes, one other time. I was in labor for 3.5 days with my son. My body didn't want to release the baby. My body wasn't ever supposed to have children. Both of my kids were miracle children. But my body doesn't want to release. Release. I was there 3.5 days in intense, hard labor, but only 2 centimeters dilated. And finally the doctor said she's going to die, or the baby's going to die, or both of them. And he asked my mom to make the decision. Is it her or him? And in my subconscious mind, because I was out, I thought, that's not going to happen. That baby's not going anywhere, neither am I. And I don't know, I came out of my coma that I was in, and we pushed that baby out. They said if the baby lives, we're going to have to take him by life flight to Children's Hospital because the hole in his heart's not closed. They put that baby on my chest. I don't even know how I was awake enough to see him. I didn't understand when I looked at him. Who was this Mexican Chinese baby that was lying on my chest? Where was that little blonde, blue-eyed girl that I'd seen? But he was beautiful, and he was mine. The nurse put him on my chest, and she turned around, and I screamed in my head, no, I can't hold him. And she turned her back, and my arms were falling, and he was slipping to the floor. Grab him, please. Take him. Finally, she turned around, and one of the nurses said, oh my God, and she grabbed the baby, and I was out. How did that happen? How did he get out? How did I live? How did he live? And when they looked at him, there was no hole in his heart. They checked him over. I was out. They told me later. But he said got a little dip in his heart. Right there above his heart, there's a little dip in his chest where he miraculously had that filled because there was no way that baby was dying. Nor was I, because I had a job to do. I didn't know at that time this was my work. But that was the only other time that I have been that tired. I didn't know how I could lift my legs. I got into the car and it was pouring buckets. It poured the whole time I packed and moved that house. And every single time I've ever moved in my entire life, it has poured rain. We got on the road and it was scary. And I thought, oh, these cats are going to have a meltdown. Liger especially, because I took him in the car up to the mountains once. And he was so terrified. He was foaming at the mouth. I thought he was going to have a coronary. So I was really worried about him. I tried to give them all rescue remedy before we left. I got a little bit in, but this one didn't get any, and he spit it all out. And he was the only one who cried on the way. Willow said a few things, but Liger, he was an angel. He was an angel. And we got here, and it's been beautiful. I've met beautiful people. I've met Archangel Uriel in person. God, this place is magical. Everywhere I've lived, I've named my homes. Angels in the Attic, Lady of the Lake, the Eagle's Nest. And this place is the safe haven for the crystal cats. And this little one here, this was a rescue. When my Lily passed into spirit, she guided me to Willow the next day. Willow's a mirror of Lily. And she had been left because her owner had died. And she had been in this cage for 2.5 months. She was terrified. And she was on special. I only had to pay $5 to get her because she had been bypassed. But she wouldn't look at me, and she wouldn't purr, and she wouldn't respond to me. And I saw this one. He was in the feral cat section, and I knew before I even saw him I was taking him home. When I went in to see him, he was in the corner right outside the dog cages where they were all barking, and he was so terrified. His face was crammed into the corner, and it was like having to take a vice grip to cramp his face away so that I could see him. He was so scared. His body was nothing but tension. I pet him like this, and he was just a ball of tense. The girl came in, and I said, "Can I hold him?" And I brought him out. God, he was beautiful. He was missing all the hair from the back of his tail because he was so nervous that he licked himself bald. He still gets very startled very easily. And the only time that he's very, very strong is when I'm lying down like this. He's very, very pushy, and he'll actually watch what happens if I stop petting him. What, did Mommy stop? Did she? Normally, he's had a big massage this whole time. I'm giving him Reiki and releasing, but normally he'll come and he'll shove his little head on me. When I put him back into the cage, I didn't want to leave him, but he was a feral cat, and when they bring him in like that, they aren't able to be adopted. And I said, I want him. And they said, well, we'll have to hold him for 4 or 5 days and see if anybody comes for him. And I didn't want to leave him like that. He was so scared. I said, can you at least move him away from the dog kennels? He's so afraid. And they wouldn't, but I brought a soft cat house. That one, actually. And I put it in, actually not that one, it's the one that it's his on the patio. And I said, can I put him in this? And she said yes. And so he went into that little house, and I had to wait 5 days, but I went back to see Willow. She was in the other room, and I said, I'm taking home another boy, and this is your last chance. If you want me to take you, you're going to have to talk to me. And she didn't. So I went to turn away. And when I did, she meowed. She turned around and meowed. And I said, okay, you're coming home with me. But I want you to go meet your little brother. And so we went I said, can I take her in to see him? And she said, yes. So I said, when he comes home, you need to help him. I know you've been through a lot, but you're a mommy's girl. You know how to love, and you need to help him. And then when we went home, Willow and I said to Liger, and Liger loved Lily. He was in mourning. He didn't know what happened to her. I took her to the vet when she went to be put to sleep, and I should have let him see her, but I didn't want to upset him. And it was wrong. He didn't know what happened, and he was mourning. But I said, you need to be kind to them. You're their big brother. And he was so good. But he never slept on my bed again once they came into the house. Until we came here. And when we came here, all three of them were up on the bed. I think right now, it's time for me to get up. I gotta go see where my boy is. Yeah, I gotta go see where he is. You just look like an angel baby that you are. And you're my sweet precious girl too. We're all very blessed, aren't we? Spirit said it was going to be easier for us now. And it is. It is. And when it's easier for me, I can make it easier for other people. Hi, do you want to do a reading? Do you? Do you want to tell everybody? I've been telling everybody how amazing you are. Liger had a release when he got here. His whole entire body went into tremors and he had seizures. And he had a stroke. And it hurt his back end. But Spirit said he would recover. We had been through so much, haven't we? He's been my boy for 15 and a half years. He's been through it all with me. And I didn't know about releasing for a long time. But he held everything with what I went through with Willow and Sammy and what I went through with Lily and with my twin when I lost him and my son and my dad, my mom. He's been through everything for my whole journey. He used to read with me all the time. He stopped doing that when we were in Canyon Lake after Lily died. But when we got here, I was doing a reading, and I was doing a reading for my next door neighbor. And I said, I wonder, where should I do this? And I heard on the floor. I said, should I drop the cards? Look at, there's the lovers. Nice. Make a choice and make it from your heart. I said, should I drop the cards or should I spread them? And they said, spread them. I thought, all right. So I went over I thought maybe on Liger's rug. He loves that red rug. And then I thought, well, maybe over here. Smoother. So I came down and went to spread the cards, and Liger came running out of the room. And he did her reading, and it was dead on accurate. And he's read for me several times since. He falls asleep in the cards. Yeah. It makes him happy. This is his job. He's my spirit cat. I said to Spirit, I know cats have lived 30 years. I want him to live 30 years. That's my request. Okay, baby. Let's do a reading. Let's do a reading for the day. What is it that everybody needs to know? What is it that I need to know? Can you show me? Can you show me? Which one? Can you show me? Which card, Liger? Which one? This one? This one? Is it this one? Yeah? 10 of Ariel. 10, an ending. Oh, that's interesting. The Eiffel Tower's shown up so many times since my twin disappeared. There's so very much to be grateful for. Yes, there is. Financial success and the promise of retirement. Oh, good. Are you retiring, babe? Because I want you to retire. a rich and rewarding family life. Wow, that's what we've been promised, right? Can you show me something else? Can you show me another one? Show me. Can you show the cards? Are you done with that? No, he says, I'm not done. Show Mommy the card. Which one? This one? What's wrong? Release, release, release. Can you show me the card, Liger? I guess it's this one, right? Is it this one? Is it? What? I'm gonna wait until you say. What? What? Is it this one? Is it this one? Show me. Show me. One of those? One of these ones? One of these ones? Okay. No? Is it Archangel Michael's? He shook his head. Oh, you didn't see it. He shook his head. I don't have Michael's deck here. All right. I'll get it. Michael's deck? We love Archangel Michael, don't we? Yes, we do. We love him. He's helped us so many times. Okay. Energy healing. Oh, you need energy healing. Okay, we need some Reiki. Shokore, Shokore, Shokore. Father, please use me as a channel for your divine healing energy. Shokore, Shokore, Shokore. Dekamayo, Dekamayo. Seiheki, Seiheki. Honshase Shonen, Honshase Shonen. Okay. I ask that the healing Reiki go in through the crown and fill his vital organs. Ooh, let's use this for all of us, shall we? Sammy, Liger, Willow, Mommy, and Daddy for my twin. Okay, in through the crown. Fill the vital organs. Through the bones, skin, tissues, teeth, cells. Any little cell warriors that are feeling weak, we want to boost them, right? And if there are any of those guys that are just done their job and they can't do any more, we ask that the Reiki hold on to that and anything else that's not of any value, and we flush it out in an hour's time. But for the next hour, we're asking that the healing Reiki energy saturate everywhere, everywhere. Skin, bones, tissues, teeth, cells, nerves, blood supply, right? Everything that we need. Clear the auric field, right? We ask for all of that. Yes, we do. Okay, we ask for that. That's done. And then we ask at the end of an hour that it be flushed out along with any toxins or any dis-ease that any of us hold, even in our mind, right? Let go of anything that's no longer in our highest good and uplift our thoughts, our thinking, and the energy around us and within us, right? So that we vibrate at the highest frequency possible. Yes. Thank you. Okay, we're going to do this deck. We'll do this deck. We wanted one from Michael, didn't we? Thank you, Archangel Raphael, for assisting, and Archangel Michael clearly for standing by while our crowns were open. We ask now that it be closed. Shokore, Shokore, Shokore. Okay, you got to show us. Show us the card. Is it this one? What? Okay, show me the card. Show me the card. Spread them out. You said you wanted Michael's deck. Which one? People don't realize, they think I'm just playing and that he's just playing, but he definitely puts his hands on certain cards. Okay, why are you biting me? Sometimes you just love me so much that you don't know how to express yourself and you have to bite. Bingo di animo in you. This one? Okay, you're going to have to show me the deck. I mean the card. That one? This one? And that one. Let go of fear now. Please help me feel safe and deserving of your guidance. Thank you for clearing me of heavy, toxic, or ego-based thoughts or feelings. It's time to lean on God and the angels for support. Dear Father and angels, I give you this situation, whatever it might be. Now and completely, I step out of the way and I allow divine miracles to shine through everyone and everything involved. Can we have another? Is that it? This is important. Somebody's in a place of fear right now, and they need to understand that Spirit is here with us. Spirit is always with us. This is Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael kicks down walls. Archangel Michael makes windows where there were walls. There is nothing, and there is no one that can get past Michael. Believe me. Believe me, no dark energy is going to be pushing through where Michael is. They are afraid of him. This is the sword of God. And this is, at the same time, instills fear in the enemy and the darker energy. But he is a light, and look at how loving and caring. Anything else, baby? Is there anything else? This one? Shield yourself. Okay, this is good. This is good for the morning, isn't it? So we ask Archangel Michael, please do a sweep of our entire place. Please do a sweep of whoever my twin is. And we ask that your illuminated bubble comes down from spirit and we are enveloped in it. And any energy that's toxic or dark or might lead us in a different direction than our true soul is asking us for us to go, that it be bounced off of that shield, that we are safe and protected inside. All of the cats, all of us. If you are joining in this reading with me, you're asking this as well. Archangel Michael, I ask you to protect me and my loved ones, my vehicle, my home, with your powerful shield. Surround us in your purple light, which allows only pure love to penetrate. Please stay with me day and night and keep my loved ones safe. And then name specifically people or situation. Well, I name my twin. I name my daughter, my son, my father, my loved ones, my family, my soul family, and my babies. Thank you. This is a beautiful morning message. Want to go outside? Want to come outside, have sniff sniff? Yeah. Come on. Good morning, goddess. Oh, hello. Oh, you're right there. This is the bird that comes and sees me every single day. And I've got tears all over my glasses, so I can't see what you are. This little bird comes every day, and then as soon as I catch a glimpse, it takes off, and I've never been able to see up close what it is. Are you a robin? Are you a robin? A robin redbreast? Robins are new beginnings. Are you the most beautiful robin I've ever seen? Hi. Hi. Well, we were saying good morning to the goddess. Good morning to my squirrel. There's my squirrel. He's up on the top of the mountain holding onto a tree. Hello, happy birds. Hello, happy birds. You are a robin. I don't think that is the bird that comes to visit me in my front yard. That bird is a cheeky bird. That bird flirts with me and then takes off. And because he's got, I mean, it could be a very special robin. Because he's got that, oh, look, that chest. He's got that red chest. But he's got different colors. His is almost like a mahogany. Isn't that beautiful, though? We don't have robin redbreasts where I was in Canyon Lake. We had them where I grew up. They're more in the treed areas. Okay, there's the goddess. We wanted to show you the goddess. Spirit told me, when the great wave comes, go to the mountain with the tablets. There she is, lying against the back of the mountain. The mountain is spirit. That's Thunder Mountain. Good morning, goddess. This is ever-blooming lilac. Lilac is my favorite. This one popped, so we'll see. It's supposed to bloom all the way through the fall. I'm pretty excited. I've never known there was one like that. Lavender. Gosh, that smells amazing. Good morning. Hi. He says, I could have another breakfast. We've only been fed once this morning. Hi. Oh, hi. There's a little dove over there. Gosh, my neighbors, they get to see me in my little leopard nightie all the time. This is my little river of crystals, remember? If you've been with me, we went out into, hi honey, out by Enchantment on the other side of Sedona, and you want to come up here? Can you do it yourself? Can you do it yourself? He's getting a lot better, but he still limps a little. Do you want me to help you? Okay, hold on. I don't know if he'll do this. Do you want to come up here with Mommy? Lay down right here. We're only going to be here for a minute. He used to be able to jump up. I was guided to go to a spot. Oh, look who's coming. Hi, Sammy. Come on out. Come out with your brother. And I was saying I would so love to have crystals, and I love crystals. And my friend Patrick, he goes to Python and gets these giant crystals out of it. And I'm just like, God, it just amazes me that they come out of the earth like this. So I went higher and higher, and there was this river of crystals. And I said, oh, I would never dig them out. You know, I don't take anything from the mountain. I said, if it's given to me, that's a different story. So I kept moving along, and I came to all of this area, and it had broken away. And I thought, okay, if it's broken off, it's just going to get crunched. I'll pick them up. And I picked up these pieces. It was just magical. These are all amazing pieces. This is my divine masculine. You can see the dog, right? Best friend, love, loyalty, protection in green. Healing. He's healing on this beautiful chunk. This is fulgurite, which is lightning. When lightning hits the ground, it melts the sand around it. So this literally holds pure lightning. It's pretty amazing. This is my little puffin. Look up Puffin Totem. It means a lot to me. It's okay, Groot. A wish of yours is going to be fulfilled. A wish will come true. Pursue new opportunities, says the ladybug. Who's singing? Who's singing? Yeah, isn't it nice to be outside? I guess this is our morning medicine walk. Oh gosh, people are gonna go by and see. Maybe if we're just quiet, they won't. Oh, they're involved in the conversation. That's one nice thing that you're seeing around here. And I hear everywhere. People are now walking and enjoying what they should be. Good morning. That's okay. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Sammy will run. Can you make it down from there okay, big boy? What's over there? Birdies? What's over there? Birdies? Is that what you're hearing? Peoples? Yeah? You can get down from there. That's not too high. Hi, big boy. You don't have to run away. He's such a chicken. He's such a chicken. I have to shut the screen because I'm going to get bugs in here. Liger's going to come to the door. Let's just go. Gosh, I've got bare feet. I can slip on these ones. I don't know why I'm being moved to go out here, but there might be a reason. Oh, Jonathan spent the night next door. I just love my morning out here. It's so still now. This is the noisiest yard at 4 in the morning. You have no idea. So many birds singing. Dove cooing. Take a breath, says the dove. Eagle song just started playing in my head. I've got a peaceful, easy feeling. Love it. I'll share those lyrics. This is almost to the point where I can feel it. So, when I was on my walk yesterday, I discovered that we have foxgloves here. And I said, I want to find one that's just right next to the edge of the road that's not in anybody's garden. And I found one. And look, when you transplant items, they go into shock sometimes, right? So this periwinkle is in shock. It's not dead, but it's in shock. But this isn't. This is strong. Foxglove. This gets beautiful purple flowers. It's a fairy flower. So when you transplanted the fairy, it went into shock. But the fox didn't. The fox is strong. I get it. That's a personal message. Might be for someone else too. Here are other crystals. These are crystals found here. Isn't that amazing? Look at that. It's a heart. Mother Nature is amazing. So is Father Nature. This is Mr. and Mrs. Rosewood. Actually, Mrs. Rosewood died. This was Mr. Rosewood. And he was just barely hanging on in Canyon Lake, so I brought him here. And my fern was just barely hanging on, not doing well. And I thought, I am not giving up on you. So this is an area that doesn't get too much sun. And I'm determined to bring these ones back to life happily. All right, I'll let you guys go. I hope you have a magical morning. Obviously, I am. Maybe I'll go for a good walk since I'm up and at it, right? I love you guys.